We're going to expand our custom town with another villager house. This time it's the turn of the Fletcher. We're going to build it together and I'm then going to give you the schematic and the entire world download. Details on how to get them coming now, don't you go anywhere. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to another episode from me, Avomance, in my Custom Villager World series. This is the series where I am going to build a custom house for every single villager in Minecraft, right across from the farmer, through to the leather worker, through to the mason, and some that don't exist yet as well. Shh, don't tell anybody. And end up with a fantastic custom village that you can download. Not only do I offer you the world download at the stage that I've done it, but I also offer you the schematic for each and every house. That way, you can cut and paste them using World Edit into your own world anywhere you like. It doesn't have to be here. These world downloads and schematics are available to my tier 2 patrons, Redstone and above. If you come to the Discord, link is in the description. It'll give you all the information you need to be able to access them. Today, we are going to go all Robin Hood on you. We're going to do the Fletcher. As we normally do, we're going to freestyle this, but I reckon this is the kind of palette we're going to be looking at. A little bit of stone, but actually it's going to be quite woody. The Fletcher is a simple guy, so he's probably going to have a fairly simple house. Obviously, we've got a target block because this guy is probably related to Robin Hood and the Fletching table. This little house has got a super simple footprint. We've got three basic shapes: the 9x9 square on the right hand side, the 7x9 rectangle on the left hand side, and the 5x7 rectangle at the bottom. We have got a few little jutty out bits there to make it a little bit more detailed, and there will be some building around the outside of it as well, but that is essentially the house. Now, my vision for this house is that it is elevated living space above a workshopy basementy type thing, but the basement isn't going to be underground. So this is what I'm going to try and do. We're going to bring up these elements here, but we're not going to go too high. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then do the same on this side. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Do this on all of these posts. So there we've got all the pillars up 4 high, and the entrance is going to come down this way. So with the top being there, and then we're going to have oak steps coming around all the way down to the ground level from here. Exactly like that. So you can see we've got easy access going up to this level here, and that is going to be the front level of where the guy is going to live. But inside here we've obviously got to get ourselves a bit of a basement. What I thought we'd do now is ring this around with stone. Basement should be stone. It's not going to be very secure if it's not stone. I'm going to time lapse this bit now, and I shall see you when we've got a bit more structure. We've got a bit of structure in there now. We've got the stone at the bottom, the wood at the top, the gables of the roof are in, and we've just started to put in a little bit of glass for the windows. I need to do something about the overhang on this wall because those stairs ain't going to be climbable if you're right next to the wall. So lots of stuff still to do, and I also need to get myself a little bit of structure around the outside. This guy's a Fletcher. He's going to need to make sure his arrows are straight. We've got an entrance in the bottom, we've got an entrance in the top. You don't get to the top from the bottom because that's a workshop. You need to go up the stairs. I think I know where I'm going with it so far. Let's carry on. One finished custom Fletcher's house later. This guy's probably doing quite well for himself. It's a bigger house than I had thought that Fletcher would have, but that's all right. Let's have a little mosey around. So we've got the range here so as he can check that all his arrows are straight, because there is nothing worse than a wonky arrow. Using the target block there for most effect, it's a lot easier to do that than it used to be. Then coming up and around into the workshop, we have got a really posh workshop, lots of places for him to store, lots of places for him to be able to work on, even with these spectral arrows as well, and tipped arrows, etc. This guy is an expert. In fact, looks like there's 3 of them working around here. So it's a triple Fletcher's place. Coming outside and around, I'm just going to hop up, but normally you would come up these stairs to the living area. Coming through, I'm guessing that this guy lives on his own and employs 2 Fletchers because there's only 1 bed. However, there are 2 meals, so maybe he's got a friend round for dinner. It's nicely decorated, fairly simple. I think it came out all right. Let's get it into the village. And we have slapped this into our village. Well, it's more like a town now, isn't it? It's grown really, really nicely. We've got it just kind of the outer edge. It's in front of where the fisherman's place is. You can see the fisherman's pond right behind it. So just have a quick look around how I've done this around. I won't go inside it because, well, it's the same, isn't it? So we're going to come in this way. I need to work out, probably on the next one we'll have an entrance going in that direction, but I've done some fiddling around over here. So if I come here, you can see that if we run around all the way down here, I'm hoping that the Fletchers are still hard at work. Yes, they are. Look, making their arrows. God love them. They're so laborious. Coming. Oh, they're following me. Don't follow me. No. Oh, no, you're just checking. So round the back, you say here, we've got the fisherman's place. We've here got, I think, is this the librarians? I can't remember what I've done. Hang on. What is this? Yeah, so it's the librarian is next door. It's all come together rather well. But what I have done also, because I figured if we've got a town, it needs a town centre, doesn't it? So we've come along this way, and the town centre I've placed right here, because I reckon we are around about halfway through all of the houses that we've done. We've got about as many to do as we've done already, especially if we consider I've got a few that haven't got actual villager professions on, a bit like the astronomer. So in reality, they're all going to congregate around here. I put 4 bells, so what's likely to happen is if the villagers do wander, they're likely to wander here and have a natter before they go back to work. All in all, I think it's come out quite well. Now remember, this world is now downloadable, and also the schematic for this house, as well as all of the other houses as well, is also downloadable for my Redstone patrons, which is tier 2 patrons and above. You can access that through my Discord. The link is in the description below. Remember, got to be 13 years old to have a Discord account, so if you're under 13, you're more than welcome to get this world download, but you might need to ask your mum or your dad or someone to do it for you. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying them, and I will keep on making them. Also, if you're not done already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.